So let's take a look and see what's happening in love at this hour, right? Welcome, welcome, everyone. Let's get started. Okay. So we have the King of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Queen of Cups, Eight of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, Five of Wands, and the Devil here. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Wands. I feel like this person doesn't really want you to see something, or they don't want you to uncover something. It's like they could be hiding a lot of their truth and you feel it. Okay, it's like this person doesn't want you to discover their fears here. They don't want you to discover why these challenges are being presented. All right, so there's something here that needs to be discovered. We're going to take a look and see where Spirit's taking us with this energy here. Can you see everything? Yes, we're good. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like there's, if you even take a look at this, right, it's just like, what are we hiding back there? Like, what is it that I need to know? What is it that I need to know in this connection? Okay. What is it that I need to know? Okay. Please hit the subscribe button. We would love and appreciate that. We have a goal and we would appreciate it. All right. Let's see what's going on here. I feel like this is a person that's trying to figure out how not to lose you, is what I'm getting here. Okay. With the King of Pentacles, this is someone here that they definitely know what they know what they're working with. They know that you are stability, that you are a great choice, you're stable. Okay, you're very stable. But I feel like this person fears, they fear the work that they have to put in this connection. And they also fear how they have to possibly surrender. Okay, because this is a connection where we can't fake it, right? Because it's going to be obvious. We can't fake it here, right? We have to surrender. And I feel like this person's feeling like, I need to feel secure before I give my heart. I need to, figure this out. I need to see if you're safe. I need. Right? Which is okay. It's fair, but I feel like it's being dragged out. Right? It's definitely being dragged out to some degree. And I feel like what's truly going on, right, besides the I need to feel secure energy, what's really going on is I feel like they want to possess love. Like, they want love for sure. That is what they want, but they're afraid of the transformation that comes with it. Yeah, they're so afraid of how vulnerable they have to be, the work that they're going to have to put in with themselves, that inner child that comes out when you finally dive into love. A lot of you know what I mean. For those that have been in love, deeply in love, it's like you can't walk into this with an armor on. You can't do that. You're not able to do that. It won't be fair. It won't even feel right. It'll feel one-sided, right? It will feel like we're sabotaging love. Like, it just feels strange when someone's trying to control or pace love. It also brings in distance. It also brings in disappointment, because I feel like you or them, whoever's doing that, they're noticing it, or they're acting like they don't notice it, but somebody sees what's going on. It's like, why do you do that? Why do you constantly push me away? Some of us are not viewing it that way. You're viewing it or analyzing it as, this is what I'm used to. I'm used to people doing this to me. So I'm not really looking deep into it. As we talked about in other readings, right? If you're needing and wanting, right? If you ever want to go deeper into this and of course see exactly how your person loves, what they're afraid of, right? How you should and should not communicate with them, what you should and should not say to them, and what they're really dealing with emotionally and spiritually, you'll feel like you basically took off like a weight, a 40 pound, not 40, maybe an 80-pound dumbbell off of your back, off of your shoulder. Because we have to understand what they're going through spiritually in order to know how to react to this. I will say this, I know for a fact a lot of us are reacting to this person's energy personally. A lot of us are reacting to this as rejection. A lot of us are reacting to this as, why are they doing this to me? Why are they doing this to themselves, right? And also like really stressed out and drained about it. And there's something bigger than you that's actually happening, but you may not understand it. So if you're interested in that reading, that is the soul to soul reading, okay? Where we will go in depth about what's really going on with your person. So we could take that weight off your shoulder and we're not reacting impulsively, okay? 9 of Wands energy. This is someone also that I keep getting, they think, which is so interesting to me, they think that they have to get ready to love you. They believe that I have to do this before I do it. I have to clear this out. I have to make sure, my shoes are tied. I have to make sure I get this, degree. Like they're putting so many things in front of, not being prepared to love you right now, that now it's just kind of obvious now. It's like, what are you doing? I'm on to you. It's like they're looking for a prep phase, and the collective, the people that are watching me, we don't do prep phases, right? I'm a blessing that requires courage. Okay. Not perfection. You don't have to be perfect, but have courage. That's what we're asking for. Okay. Moving into that beautiful 9 of Wands where that young man is carrying that door. This is the weight I'm talking about here for some of us that we're removing off of our back. Just understanding. The more you understand your person, the more you will be able to love yourself deeper. Okay? You'll be able to love yourself deeper. You'll be able to, go into the soul to soul that I know a lot of you have already, the audio that we have, and really give love to your inner child, because you have to pay attention to the weight that this person's carrying before you translate it into what this person is doing to me. A lot of us, there's certain things that are happening in relationship. It's because we don't see the weight that this person's carrying, or we don't understand it. This person could be carrying depression. They could be carrying, a lot of fogs at this time. Spirit might let you know that this person just needs just a simple conversation. This person may need to carry this weight on their own, and you should not be helping them carry it, which is going to help them heal it. It's just, okay? So this is an ego thing as well. Okay, this person's guarding their heart. And I'll tell you one thing, this person wants you. They do. But whatever it is that's going on within them, it's like a war. And yeah, okay, they could hesitate because they've been burned before, or they've been judged before, they failed before and things like that. But they see you as powerful. They do. They see you as dangerous too, right? Not because you'll hurt them, but because you might make them feel something real. Whenever I see connections like this, it makes me so excited. Like when I do readings and I see people that talk to me and they have connections like this, because when you have something this powerful, your reactions and the way that you speak to this person should be in a way where there's no fear. They already know how powerful this relationship is. There's no need to fear anything here. Right? The best thing to do, especially when you're in a connection this powerful, where this person knows that you're ready to transform their life, is for you to sit down. Sit still. Manifest, pray, sit in your light, right? Sit in your light. Seriously, sit in your light, because this is like you know, this person's just like, oh my God, it's like they're excited on one side and they're like fearful on the other side. And then for some of you, it's like you're sending all these text messages, you're constantly calling. Just sit back. They already know what it is. Okay? They know. And they're looking at it like, oh man, I know I have to become vulnerable. I have to be vulnerable. But the more you keep helping them carry this weight, the more they're like, oh, you know what? I don't have to face it. This person's helping me. They're calling me. They're sitting on the phone with me. They're basically indirectly telling me it's okay for me to just be scared and not do anything. Okay? So just be very careful. Now, I just want to really jump into the Queen. I want to go to the Eight of Cups because it keeps staring at me. But the Queen of Cups here, right? I sort of touched on that a little bit. Again, you showed up in a very loving way. You offered like an emotional sanctuary. You know, a lot of you have a past life with this person. You could see through them, okay? And they're panicking. Eight of Cups here. Some of us are starting to detach and your person feels it. Or, they're detaching. You could feel it. Some of you are releasing that weight, letting them carry it a little bit, okay? And some of you, again, like if you walked away, let's say you did, you're not doing it because you stopped caring. You walked away because you realized they weren't choosing you. They weren't coming in and making this a group effort. You were the one that was always like trying to make them see certain things. It's like you were a professor. You were constantly trying to get them to see things. And Spirit's like, we'll get them to see it. You don't need to do that. It's not your job. They'll realize. And this person, I feel like, is sitting at some point or will sit in this energy of shock. Like, oh, this person left here. Wheel of Fortune, Spirit is forcing a lesson. Whether it's your lesson or their lesson, there's a lesson coming in here. And this person's indecision is basically creating a spiritual pressure for them. Only after you walked away, though. Only after you released helping them in this relationship. That's when they're like, whoa, did I just lose the best thing that's ever been positioned in my life here? Okay? And this is happening because it needs to happen in order for the connection to grow here. It needs to happen in order for someone to face their fears. Okay? Knight of Pentacles. This is someone here that's trying to return. Slowly. There's a very slow energy here. And what their intention is I'll come back when I'm ready. See how they keep doing that, right? I'll come back when I'm ready here. Very slow moving energy. Okay? Some of you are responding to this person and you're like, yeah, you should have came back when I was still open. Now there's different requirements here to come in. Sorry. And whoever this is, it's like they're studying your responses, the way that you move. Don't let this person see your fears. They don't need to see your fears right now. They have enough of that. They don't need to see your fears, okay? They have enough. I think it's important for you to focus on your energy at this time here, because this person is still in fear mode. They don't know how to, they want you so bad. I'm telling you, this person wants you so bad, but they don't know how to choose you. Because they think choosing you is like losing control. But what they're really losing is you. Okay? That's what they're really losing. They're going to realize that. And look what they do when they realize it. No, wait, stay, don't, please, no. And you're like, you have to literally break this whole wall down in order to get back to me here. Ouch. Okay? So, Knight of Swords energy here. They're becoming impulsive. They're not really taking action with that Knight of Swords here. They're just overthinking. They're rehearsing what to say, And when it's time to act, they'll freeze. And I do feel like some of you, they do want to rush in. They do. Okay. Five of Wands here, that's strong inner conflict. But when they finally come towards you here, it's like they wake up to a wall. The wall they created, not the wall. This is the wall that they created. How did they create this wall, we ask? By delaying, waiting. It's like basically trying to go into a department store, right? And you know everything that's in there you want something specific in there, right? And you stall, you wait, you ignore, you kind of talk to the employees in there, you kind of circle around, you try things on, you put it down, and then you leave. And then finally, by the time you get back at midnight, the door's closed. They're closed. Okay? And I feel like that's going to be someone's reality. If it's not that analogy, it's going to be the fact that this person's going to realize that they created a situation where you don't trust them anymore. You don't trust that they could actually push through, for some of you here. And now we have the devil energy here. This is like, again, I want you. This is obsession. This is deep obsession. And what this person's addicted to at times is a lot of emotional sabotage. And you represented peace. So now, this person's stressed out. They're stressed. They're stressed because they don't have the courage to drop this, break this wall down. Because it's going to take courage. An apology, right? Action, pursuit, consistency. So it's like now they're really stressing out. They're feeling the connection in ways they haven't felt it in weeks. Okay? Again, this person does not want to lose you. They were just afraid of choosing you. That was the whole issue here. And they thought that they could keep you around in a situationship, but you weren't having that. It wasn't comfortable, basically. Okay? That is the message for today. Good luck to you. I'll talk to you soon here, okay? Everything I talked about will be in the comment section below, all right? Have a good one.
A beautiful manifestation journal. Welcome. So before I sleep, I write. And I don't write because I have to. I do it because I deserve to move through life with clarity and also power. So this is where I pour my emotions. I reset my energy. And I decide who I'm becoming with each page. And there's 77 pages with self-care, financial goals, soul desires. It's all inside. I made this journal for those who want to manifest from their heart. So yours is waiting below. Enjoy it. Enjoy every minute of this journal.